This is exactly how to build a 100K a month mindset, even if you're broke, don't have anything going for you right now, or pretty much just don't got it. If you don't know me, my name's Ja, and I'm 17 years old. I started my own business, which is doing pretty well for me. You can go watch my other videos if you're interested in that, because in this video, I will be speaking more so about you and how to build your mindset, coming from someone who feels that they have built their mindset to level them up in the fitness aspect and income aspect. Going in straight into the first point, I want you to eliminate distractions. No parties, no drinking, no smoking, no girls, guys, whoever's watching this video, no doom scrolling, all of the above. So I'll lead into the most latter point that I just suggested, doom scrolling. I want you to think about something. There's a reason that you can always scroll on TikTok and it never ends. The people who made the app pretty much designed it to keep you on there for the longest amount of time. It's the biggest distraction. Think about what you could do if you allocated all the time that you spend on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit, whatever it may be, every single day, and you allocated that into your business and allocated that time into improving yourself. I want you to go into your phone, right, or go into screen time, whatever it may be, and see how many hours a week you spend on YouTube, you spend on Netflix, Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, whatever, Instagram, Snapchat, you get the point. Look at all that time, and I want you to think, if I had 20 hours this week on all those apps, imagine what I could have got done if I took that same 20 hours and allocated that into learning how to do a business or learning how to start my own business, learning how to sell clothes or anything like that. Imagine if you allocated that time and just put that into something like that. Your life would pretty much change. It would. You would gain so much from that, and it would pretty much just help you more than you know, because that 20 hours, it may not seem like a lot, but if you do that over time, you get something called compound interest, and it will overall just help you and elevate you. You pretty much have to start with the small wins in life. You have to keep stacking small wins, and small wins, and then eventually they'll compound and turn into big wins. And by big wins, that might be, I don't know, getting a really nice car that you want, taking care of your mom, sister, family. You get the point, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much just have to start now and let the small wins stack up, as I just said, and let it compound and compound and compound until eventually you get to where you want to be in life. Nobody knows how long that's going to take. Nobody knows when that's going to be, but one of the first steps that you have to do is to cut out the unnecessary distractions. Long story short, the parties, the girls, the drinking, the smoking, like I said, the doom scrolling, it's not doing anything for you right now. And when you have to think in 5 to 10 years, all that stuff, all that short-term dopamine that you're getting, you're probably not going to remember anything. When you scroll on TikTok, you can't name a video that you saw 5 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? And even if you could, you probably aren't going to remember it in a day or two, and you're not going to care about it in 5 to 10 years. Versus if you spent, let's say, an hour working on a future business, that future business could take off in 3 to 4 months, and then 5 to 10 years, that could be the reason why you're a millionaire. You see where I'm going with this? Going into the next point, build non-negotiables every single day, right? So have daily non-negotiables, whether that's work, fitness, like I said, going to the gym, eating right, or working on a business. It has to be done every single day, and that's where discipline comes into play, right? So with these videos on Sundays, which today is Sunday, I have a day where I batch record and pretty much just record all my videos for the week. This is a daily non-negotiable, or I say a weekly non-negotiable. It's something that gets done every single week because it's a part of my journey to become better, and it's a part of my discipline journey to become better and overall just better in my life. You know what I'm saying? Of course, me and you are different, but you can still apply the same aspect in the sense of you need to get done what you need to get done every single week or every single day. It needs to happen so that way you can better your life. So that could be, like I said, going to the gym. That could be working on your business. Eventually, if you do it every single day, every single week, you show up every single day. And even on the days when you don't show up, you show back up the next day, the day after that. It just has to be done, and it will benefit you so much more in the future. I'll use the gym for an example. Excuse me about that. You show up day one, show up for the first week, the first couple of weeks, you probably won't see too many gains, right? But you really will see the gains on month 3, month 4, month 5. But you have to stay consistent and show up every single day. Nothing happens if you post one video for a day, or I say post one video. If you go to the gym for a day and then you go for like another week and then okay, I'm not really seeing anything, I'm done, nothing's happening. But kind of something that I feel like that happens with a lot of people. They realize, let's say you stop going to the gym after month 1, and then time snaps like that. It's month 6 months down the line, and you think back to yourself, man, What if I just had to keep going to the gym over these last 5 to 6 months? It's summertime now, and I would be shredded. All the girls would be looking at me, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it may not be easy. It may not be the most fun thing, but that's, like I said, where discipline comes into play, because discipline is such a huge factor. You have to stay consistent, and you have to let pretty much your wins work for you. You have to let yourself work for you, and you have to want it bad enough. It's really just a matter of how bad do you want it and how bad do you want to achieve your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Because, to be honest, it's not a lot of people who really want it bad enough, which is why a mass majority of America and pretty much people in general are just average, modern. There's 3 to 4 times as many millionaires in the world as there are people with shredded six-pack abs. That's kind of an off topic. Well, not really, but you kind of get the point. In terms of a gym aspect, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be hard, and that's pretty much it. It's not going to be easy at all, but that's why you have to have the discipline to get it done and show up every single day. Going into the next point, money follows mindset, not the other way around. So I feel like this is a pretty heavy point, because it is. Your money follows your mindset, and I don't think your mindset should be centered around money, right? If you're constantly chasing money, it's probably not going to come to you as easy as you think. I'm going to use the butterfly analogy, right? When you chase a butterfly and you keep trying to reach it and reach it and reach it and grab it, it's really hard to catch. It keeps floating away. If you focus on the mindset that'll let you build, like having discipline every single day, working on that business every single day, of course, it's centered around money in a sense, but you're not solely chasing it. If you become a person that needs, how do I word it? If you become a person that obviously looks like they'd be surrounded by money, like you just have that kind of aura around you in a sense, then it'll just attract. You know what I'm saying? If you ever heard of the law of attraction, don't be so captivated by money. Don't be so, I need money, I need money, I need money. Just kind of be that kind of person that's just, okay, cool, money's cool, it's a tool, and I use it to get what I need. It's just kind of an essential in life, you know what I'm saying? But don't be chasing it. That's really the main thing. Like I said, build features or build attributes around it that kind of just allow money to flow in. I hope that makes sense of what I'm saying. Your mindset should be pretty much iron tight, and overall just a really strong mindset that's really discipline bound, that allow you to get done what you need to get done every single day, and overall just let you better your life. Your mindset is honestly super important. My mindset is one of the main things that allowed me to make $10,000 to $15,000 every single month this summer, running my business at 17 years old. And to be honest, when I was making that money, or during the summertime, I wasn't really thinking about the money. I was just showing up every single day, and I was allowing myself to put my best foot forward every single day. And then, of course, with time, the money just started flowing in. I was having $1,000 days, tens of thousands of dollars a week, well, not weeks, but months. I think 1 week, I think the most I made in a week this summer was, I think, 4 or 5K. Something like that. But you get the point. I wasn't really concerned about the money. It just kind of happened. I'm not sure if you know, I forget his name on YouTube, but it's one of this other guy that I follow and watch the videos and take inspiration from. He said 1 month he made like 200 to 300K, and he wasn't even checking his bank account. He wasn't even concerned about it. It just came to him. And I kind of realized that really had the same impact on my life, you know what I'm saying? And not on my life, but I noticed that the same things was happening to me. If you just focus on the business, the grind, etc., it'll just come to you naturally instead of you chasing it. On to the next point. Bro, I just had a brain freeze. Stop thinking like a consumer, think like a builder. So I want you to think like this. I feel like most people in the day-to-day life, they consume. They want to be like, can I get the next this, the next that, the next that? I want you to start thinking like a builder. And what I mean by that is, I want you to stop consuming, right? Unless it's knowledge, right? Consume knowledge, but I want you to use that knowledge to build something. When I feel like, especially in this day and age, when people really get money, they just consume, buy the newest stuff, giving it everything. But if you could use that money that you make, for instance, once you start making money, and to just build something, let's say you build another business, build another brand, you build yourself up from the ground, it'll benefit you more in the long run, and it'll about just let you make more money. You know what I'm saying? The money that you make initially, if you can use that to, like I said, build into multiple different businesses instead of wasting that money on frivolous stuff that won't matter in 5 to 10 years versus, like I said, building it on a business or something like that that will matter in 5 to 10 years, it'll benefit you so much more than you could possibly imagine. That's all I got for you in today's video. If you liked the video, make sure to drop a like and a sub. And I'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm posting every single day because this is a part of my discipline journey. It's a part of my journey, and I want you to be a part of it. Once again, that's all I got for you in today's video. Special, go be great. Ciao.